one of the most consequential moments in history unfolding this morning in the Middle East. The long nightmare for the families of the Israeli hostages is over. All 20 of the survivors released hours ago into the arms of their loved ones, and I cannot get enough of the videos. They're incredible. All right, we're going to go through a few of them. Among those released, 25-year-old Matan Zengauker. He was kidnapped from his home on October 7th. His final text to his mother that day was, "Mom, I love you. Someone is here." Last week, when his mother found out he would be released, she said the moment she was looking forward to the most was when her son's eyes could sink into her own. Today, she got that moment. Watch. It's amazing. In each one of these, they're holding on to them like they might never see them again. I mean, they're holding on to their sons exactly the way that you would hold on to your son. I mean, exactly the way you would hold on to your son if you hadn't seen him in 2 years and he were in the hands of a terrorist group in some cave. You can feel the relief and the joy and the gratitude. The gratitude, it's like oozing out of the screen. And it's just one of the reasons why it's so emotional to watch these. Also among the released, 24-year-old Eviatar, I'm sorry, they're tough names, but I'm trying. Eviatar David. Eviatar was kidnapped from the Nova Festival in southern Israel. This is a photo of him before he was taken hostage. In August, Hamas released video of him showing him looking emaciated. This is him. This is Eviatar right here. Look, it's terrible. For the listening audience, he looks like a Holocaust victim. So skinny, skin and bones, in an underground tunnel, showing him just looking awful, and his face looks forlorn, and digging in a cramped underground tunnel. When his family was shown the video, his father said he did not even recognize that this was his son. And this was Eviatar today. He blew kisses to the crowd of onlookers as he arrived to a hospital in Israel. He still looks thin, but he was smiling and he was waving, and his life has been saved. Wow. Another hostage released was shown in one of the most widely shared videos of the October 7th attack. Avinatan Or was at the Supernova Music Festival with his girlfriend, Noah Argamanid. When Hamas terrorists attacked the music festival, they spent hours hiding in a ditch, but they were discovered by the terrorists, and Noah was seen being driven off toward Gaza on a motorbike. Everyone has seen this video. Here it is. She's reaching for him. She looks terrified. She's got the long, dark, curly hair. You can see just nothing but distress on her face as she reaches for him. She cries, "Don't kill me," while reaching for Avinatan. They were both taken. The reports were that he actually had a chance to escape prior to this, but wouldn't go because he wasn't going to leave her. I'm not exactly sure how it went down, but he apparently had the chance to spare his own life and leave her behind, and he wouldn't. Eventually, they were both taken, but Noah was freed after an Israeli military operation earlier in these past 2 years. His mother once said about finding out that he was a hostage, quote, "It's like lightning striking, but from all directions at once. Then all the light inside of you disappears, and the darkness means no thoughts, no emotions, no air, just nothing." Today, he's free. In the first images of his release, he is shown pumping his fist. And then later, he was reunited with Noah. Oh my gosh, they're hugging. They fall on this bed that's in the back. They're holding on so tightly. They won't let go. He's kissing her. There's not an inch between them. He's giving her a real kiss, touching her face. Hopefully they can get past this nightmare and we'll have a long and happy life together with lots of kids. We're all praying for them. One of the most emotional scenes today came from the family of Segev Kalfan. He too was taken from the Nova Music Festival. He called his family that day as he was trying to run from the terrorists. They never heard from him again and only found out in February of this year that he was still alive. When Segev was reunited with his family today, you'll see it at first. He tries to keep it together, but then he wails with emotion at the first sight of his loved ones. His dad is kissing his head. He's got his elbows on his knees. He's overwhelmed. It's like so emotional to watch, isn't it? My God, the raw emotion. I'm sure both he and his family thought he was going to die for the entirety of those 2 years. Why would you put any faith whatsoever in Hamas? So many of them did die. One of the things we're still waiting on today is the release of the deceased bodies. Hamas has not complied with the obligation to release them immediately, contemporaneously with the live hostages. And so far, as we came to air, only 4 of the deceased bodies had been released. That'll be a fight we'll see play out in the coming days as they try to retrieve them from under rubble. And also, we are told in some cases they're not sure where the remains are. So thank God Segev is okay. It easily could have gone another way. Gosh, those screams are so powerful. You could hear him screaming, and his wailing is a better word, and his dad wailing. And you just think of like a father's love for his son and what any father would give to have been the one taken instead of the son, to trade places with his boy so his boy didn't have to go through what Segev did. And then to have them back, it's like if you've ever lost someone, one of the 5 stages of grief is bargaining. And you bargain that you'll be given that moment, that like something will be wrong with the news you were given, and that you'll get the moment of finding out he's not dead, and you can hold him. You can wail like that with relief that you were wrong and he's been brought back into your life. It's like every time I see one of these, this isn't some big promo for Trump, but I do think of Trump. Like, what is it in that crazy mind of Trump's that just let him never give up? What is it about like sort of the madness that drives our president in the best sense that makes him say, no, I can get it done. I can do it. No, I'll keep going through the indictments. I don't care that my freedom's in jeopardy. No, I know I was just shot in the head, but I'm going to stand up and say, fight, 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 when we don't know whether the shooter's dead. No, I don't care that they impeached me twice. I'm going to run again. They're trying to keep me off ballots. They're trying to attack my family. No, I'm going to win. I'm going to run and I'm going to win. No, I don't care that you tell me this court or that I can't send troops there because people are dying and I want to make sure ICE officers are protected. And I don't care. Like, I'm going to find a way to do it because I know it's what's right. I know this is what's right. I know that this war needs to wrap up. Those were President Trump's terms. That's what he said, time to wrap it up. But there has to be a way of getting the hostages out. Well, we have to apply pressure. That's my business. What are the pressure points? Go to Qatar, go to Egypt, go to Turkey, twist the financial concerns up, give them what they want, make it worth their while so that they can lean on the Palestinians in a way that the United States cannot because we lack the leverage points. There's something in his head that just doesn't let him take no for an answer. He's a miracle worker. That's what it feels like we're seeing. Segev walking out and holding his dad like that is a miracle after that picture of him in the tunnel. And as these hostages have been coming out one by one today, President Trump this morning, he's been going all night, He flew to Israel. It was like 2:40 U.S. time. They're 7 hours ahead, so, add 7. I screwed that up on the AM update, by the way. I had the reverse. Apologies for that. But he was over there 2:40 landing, meeting with Israeli families, addressing the Knesset, the Israeli parliament. Then I think right now is already off to Egypt. Like one place, it's just what he's doing over there is superhuman. The man's 79 years old. Most of us complain if like we have a full day of work plus home responsibilities plus like a social engagement in the evening. A lot of us, maybe not most. I do. It's incredible. So he addressed the Israeli parliament this morning, talking about what's been achieved and his new hope for the region.
After 2 harrowing years in darkness and captivity, 20 courageous hostages are returning to the glorious embrace of their families, and it is glorious. 28 more precious loved ones are coming home at last to rest in this sacred soil for all of time. And after so many years of unceasing war and endless danger, today the skies are calm, the guns are silent, the sirens are still, and the sun rises on a holy land that is finally at peace, a land and a region that will live, God willing, in peace for all eternity. I love Israel. I'm with you all the way. You will be bigger, better, stronger, and more loving than ever before. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless the United States of America, and God bless the Middle East. Thank you, everybody. Good luck. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Standing ovation. Chanting Trump. Buy gold and get free silver. That's right. For every $5,000 purchase from Birch Gold Group this month in advance of Veterans Day, they will send you a free patriotic silver round that commemorates the Gadsden and American flags. Look, gold is up over 40% since the beginning of this year. 40. And Birch Gold can help you own it by converting an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in physical gold. Plus, they will send you your free silver honoring our veterans on qualifying purchases. And if you're current or former military, Birch Gold has a special offer just for you. They are waiving custodial fees for the first year on investments of any amount. With an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau and tens of thousands of happy customers, consider diversifying your savings into gold. Text MK to the number 989898 for a free info kit and to claim your eligibility for free silver with qualifying purchase before the end of the month. Again, text MK to the number 989898. Message and data rates may apply. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.